Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Warrior Event Center here in Washington, Oklahoma. We get ready to do a regional semifinal game here in the consolation bracket. The Lindsay Leopardettes and the Marietta Lady Indians get set to do battle. Apologize for being on so late. We've had all kinds of difficulties. Thank you, Microsoft. So we're doing our best here. Greg Peary here alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon, who has been fighting through all of those. Andrew doing kind of double, triple duty today. He's running the live stream. He's going to try to help us with the color commentary this afternoon, and maybe even have some time to take some stats if we get all into that too. That we may not get all of that done today with everything we got going on. But, hey, we're on in time to get the start of the game under the way. That was really our focus here. And, of course, we're going to get that done just in time for a national anthem.
Just in time.
So we'll step aside and see if we can hear some words from our sponsors. We'll be back with your starting lineups right after this on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Let's get to your starting lineups. We'll start with the Leopardettes, who are the visitors on the scoreboard. They'll be in their road black with the orange letters tonight. They'll start at guard, a 5'3" junior, number 4, Gracie Bray. Also at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Abby Dodson. At forward, a 5'8" junior, number 20, Kylie Byram. Also at forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 21, Briley Russell. And they'll round at the starting five. At the 5, a 5'10" junior, number 44, Addie Dodson. The Leopardettes are 10-17 on the season. Head coach is Jacob Russell. He is assisted by Johnny Dodd. For the Marietta Lady Indians, they will start at guard number 2, Abby Garcia. Abigail Garcia, my apologies, 5'7" senior. Number 3 is Liliana Fernandez. Fernandez, a 6'1" sophomore. Number 4 is Bella Whitfield. She is a 6-foot-tall freshman. Number 11 is Isabella Fernandez, a 5'10" junior, and they round out the starting 5 with number 15, Madison Billy, the 5'7" junior. Head coach for the Lady Indians is Tori Douglas, assisted by Tanika Anderson, and the Lady Indians are 15-11 coming into the contest this afternoon. Again, my name is Greg Peary alongside Andrew Lyon, Kevin Scruggs over on the camera. Jason Wallabarg at our studios back in Lindsay, Oklahoma on FM 105 KBLP. If you're listening to us across the airwaves rather than watching us on YouTube, KBLP Live on YouTube to catch our live stream. Lady Indians, Andrew, have a pretty good height advantage when they start to 6'1", 6 foot, 5'10". But
yeah, absolutely. Several tall gals out there and just about as much height as our Lindsay boys team. So
exactly.
Hopefully that we can just out-athlete them here tonight.
There you go.
This afternoon, excuse me.
Their height is going to be a problem. I hope that our quickness counteracts that, but it'll be Whitfield and Addie Dodson going for the tip, and it'll be controlled by the Lady Indians. Billy has it in the backcourt. Leopardettes with some three-quarter trap here, and it's out of bounds, and the Leopardettes force a turnover on the first offensive possession for the Lady Indians. I like that sign.
Absolutely. Let's go down here and get some points out of it now.
Absolutely. 3-2 zone is what they like to run, and they'll put that 6'1" wingspan of Liliana Fernandez in the middle of that top three. They can really cover the floor there. But there we go. 3 from the left wing for Abby Dodson, and that's exactly what the Leopardettes need here this afternoon.
Always a great start when Abby can start off with one of them threes, man. Get her confidence up from the get-go.
Isabella Hernandez drives it all the way to the baseline and turns it over. The Leopardettes in some full-court pressure right there. We don't see that very often.
No, we don't.
Byram will send it back out to Russell to reset the offense. Byram is at the high post. Russell works to the right side, down underneath the Addie Dodson. Double team, goes up, draws the contact. Addie Dodson heads to the free throw line.
And that's an area right there where I really think would take us to the next level is getting those girls down low, turning, making a strong move to the bucket. Not that they haven't in the past, but in a game like Washington we had the other night, we just couldn't get the ball down there much. And when we did, they tied it up as Addie sinks that first free throw.
Addie leads the Leopardettes in free throw percentage. She's a 70% shooter on the season and goes just 1 for 2 that trip to the line. Liliana Fernandez will bring it down. The Leopardettes again stay in this full court pressure, but ahead to open. Isabella in transition. She'll get the left-hand layup.
A little too easy right there. Going to have to tighten up.
4-2, Leopardettes a 2-point lead. 6:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Russell works to the left wing. Left corner, Abby. Back out to the left wing to Byram. Skip it back over into the right corner. Down underneath quickly to Addie. Double teamed back out to get it to Bray. Into the right corner. Russell for 3. Got it! Briley Russell knocks down the 3. The Leopardettes have got a 7-2 lead early.
That's a good sign right there when you got Russell hitting threes.
Leopardettes now in a 2-2-1 half court. Work it over on the right wing to Garcia. Double team. Gets it into the corner for Liliana. Back over to Isabella left side. And her 12-footer is up and good.
Good shot right there. We're going to have to figure out a way to run that defense without leaving her alone on the backside.
Under 2 minutes gone. Just over 2 minutes gone in this first quarter. It's 7-4 Leopardettes by 3. Byram across the top of the key, left side to Abby. Into the left corner to Russell. Back to Byram on the wing. Inside. Quickly back out. Russell from the left side this time. This time too strong.
Good board.
Addie the board underneath. The step through and blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Leopardettes. So Braille inbound on the baseline. Lob it out to Abby. Gets the screen from Russell and knocks it down. Her second 3, 2 for 2. And it's 10-4. Leopardettes by 6. 5:25 left to go. It's the biggest lead of the game so far for either team. Garcia back up between the circles to Billy. They're on the backside, down the baseline. Missed it too strong. It did Liliana Fernandez. Rebound pulled down by Byram. Here comes Bray the other way. Back to Byram between the circles. Sends it over to Russell. She'll set the offense up against this 3-2 zone. Again, Abby left corner. Back out left wing for Byram to Bray. Bray's catch fire three is on the way. It's an air ball and out of bounds.
Apologize to the viewers. I forgot to run the scoreboard here, so I've got it caught up now. Now you know.
Now we know where we're at. I tell you, we've had you just don't know what Andrew's been going through trying to get this live stream on the air. So forgive us if we're a little bit scrambled right here. To the high post, quickly out to the right wing for Garcia. Back over left side to Isabella. Drives the baseline, double team, gets it on left elbow to Whitfield. Billy drives down, leaves it back to Garcia. Now back to Isabella. Again down the baseline, double team. Underneath, got it to the 6'1 Liliana, who put it up and in. And there's the problem for the Leopardettes at 6'1. She's tough inside.
Yeah, for sure.
10-6, Leopardette lead down to 4. We've got 4:10 left here in the first. To the high post to Byron. Abby, left wing three. Yeah!
Wow, she is on fire. That shot was a little bit rushed and long, and she drilled it.
7 points for the Leopardette lead. It's 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Garcia back up top, quickly to Isabella left wing, and I'm going by first names with Isabella and Liliana because they're both Fernandez. Underneath, Russell comes away with the miss. Ahead, Byron to the free throw line, stripped from behind. Russell on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball, but the Leopardettes will have the possession arrow. .335 left here in the first. 13-6, Leopardettes with a 7-point lead. They have led this from the opening basket made. Into the backcourt for Russell. Brings it across, attacks top of that 3-2 zone. Abby right wing, back to Russell, and tried to go back there, and Russell didn't look before she threw, and Billy had stepped right in the way. She'll take it coast to coast, blew the layup, but the rebound pulled down by Liliana. Back up top to Isabella. Back over to Billy. Inside they go to Whitfield. Back out to the right wing. Garcia's three is too strong. Liliana Fernandez had the rebound, but knocked out of her hands by Byram. It'll stay with the Lady Indians. Isabella looking to inbound, get it on the right wing. And Whitfield shot well short. Brodie Russell with the miss for the Leopardettes. The outlet for Byram. She'll give it right back to Russell to bring across the timeline as we're under 3 left to go here in the first. Still a 7-point Leopardette lead. High post Byram. Abby left wing. 3 on the way. She got it again.
My goodness. 4 for 4 from 3. Abby Dodson on fire.
16-6. Leopardette lead at 10. Isabella up top to Billy. Back out quickly. Right wing 3 for Abigail Garcia is off. The rebound pulled down, though, by Isabella Fernandez, and she's fouled going back to the rim. And the foul called on number 20, Kylie Byram. That'll be her first, just the first foul in the quarter on the Leopardettes. That'll put Isabella Fernandez, who's got 4 of the 6 points for the Lady Indians, at the line to shoot 2, and she misses the first one off the front of the rim. Abigail Garcia checks out, and that is, I think it's number 1. I can't see a number yet. Number 1 is Ariana Juanez, as Garcia misses both, or excuse me, Fernandez misses both free throws. Russell comes out of there with the rebound, works it up to the top of the key. Into the left corner. Abby, is she still on fire? No, air ball this time. Billy with the miss on the backside. She's going to push it the other way. Bray picks her up at the top of the key. Juanez from the right wing. Inside. Turn around, way off the mark for Liliana Fernandez, but the rebound's off the Leopardettes under the glass. That'll get number 10, J.C. Anderson, the 5'8 junior, in the game for the Leopardettes. Byram gets a breather. Isabella inbounds on the baseline for the Lady Indians. Lob it all the way up top to Juanez. Back over to Billy. Back to the right side to Isabella. Surveys. Back to Billy between the rings. Inside Liliana. Back out to Juanez. The Leopardettes do a great job of recovering in the lane. A block
Nice
shot
block
from Addie Dodson.
Great defense right there. Smart.
Leopardettes with the ball and a 10-point lead. We're down to 1:35 left. To the high post to JC. Back out to Russell. Straightaway three on the way. Back iron. Long rebound. And it'll be pulled down by Juanez, but she stepped on the sideline. Third turnover on the Lady Indians. And Leopardettes ball on their end of the floor now with 1:29 left. Bray will get it out to Russell. Coach Russell calling for patience.
I was just about to comment that I've liked the patience that we've shown so far in this game.
Russell in the left corner. Back out to Anderson left wing. Abby lost the handle on the basketball but got it back.
Got a cut though.
Bray.
There we go.
Tried to go down to the shore. Oh, it's saved inbounds. Leopardettes turn it over for just the second time. Here comes Billy the other way. Juanez traveled with it. Took off without putting the ball on the floor. That is the fourth turnover now on the Lady Indians. And Leopardettes back with 51 seconds left and a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. So Russell will walk it up. And Leopardettes look like they're going to hold it for a final here. They're going to make Liliana try to come out and cover Russell, and they're not. They're going to just sit back and wait. Clock down to 30. The Indians do have the possession arrow, so they will get the ball to start the second quarter. Leopardettes would like to get a score right here before that. Down to 20 seconds as Russell pounds the rock out at the logo. Down to 15. Go into motion.
Here we go.
Abby left wing. Back to Russell, turned it over. Liliana Fernandez, and she's going to get an and one out of it. Worst thing you could possibly do is run it down that low and then just turn it over and give up an and one at the other end.
Absolutely. That's why I always say just in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, just play your game. You want to stall, do it in the fourth if you got the game well in hand. But
Russell picked up the foul on that, her first. Team second here in the quarter at the free throw line for the and one. Liliana Fernandez now has 5 points. And it is a 16-9 Leopardette lead. A shot at the buzzer from near midcourt doesn't go for Russell, but Leopardettes look good here in the first quarter. They lead 16-9 behind 4 straight three-point baskets from Abby Dodson. We'll step aside, come back with the second quarter after this. Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Saving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
We're back.
Leopardettes had built a 10-point lead in that first quarter. It stands at 7 after the turnover in the and one. Gives a 3-point play to Liliana Fernandez. But it's still a 7-point Leopardette lead. Lady Indians with a basketball out of the timeout.
Yeah, Leopardettes in command of this game through that first quarter. Look, we nearly doubled our points from the last game there in that first quarter. I like the patience. They keep doing what they're doing. I think we'll be fine.
Billy back in the ball game. Gets it right wing back to Juanez, and then Isabella drives the left side of the lane. Missed the layup bad, but Russell comes away with the rebound underneath for the Leopardettes. That's her 4th board here in this first half. Russell will bring it across for Leopardettes. Like the Indians stay in that 3-2 zone. Right corner, Bray goes inside to Russell. Turns around, sends it back out to Bray. Her three from the right wing, off the back of the rim, no good. And Dodson, Addie Dodson, tips it out of bounds off of Juanez. It'll be Lady Indians basketball. Leopardettes stay in that 2-2-1 full court press. Billy with the basketball, gives it back to Isabella. Juanez across the timeline. Oh, they get it back to Billy left side, get left open for three. She knocked it down. Madison Billy knocks down the three. Cuts the lead to 4 for the Leopardettes at 16-12. Into the left corner for Abby. Abby back to Anderson. Tried to come back across the lane, but cut off by Fernandez. Now Abby will move to the top of the key. Looking to balance the floor. Dodson's going to run the point. Long straightaway three. That one was way. But there's Anderson with the offensive board. Her putback's up and good.
Great shot right there from JC.
Leopardettes back up by 6, 18-12. We approach 6:30 left to go here in the first half. Juanez back to Billy to the high post to Isabella. Steps down, and a little 8-footer will go in for Isabella Fernandez. 18-14. Leopardettes still hanging on to a 4-point lead. Russell will push it up. Goes inside. Dodson got it. What a great. Looked her off. Got the girl on the baseline to look to the corner and found Addie underneath. 2014. Leopardettes back up by 6, 2 minutes into this second quarter, and a turnover as Liliana Fernandez threw it way over the head of Madison Billy, and that'll be turnover number 5 on Marietta. Leopardette basketball up by 6, just under 6 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Russell, left wing, Abby got another one, her 5th three of the game, and the Leopardettes are back up by 9.
Man, when she's hot, isn't she?
No kidding.
My goodness.
Billy to Juanez. Directing traffic, gets Whitfield to break out to the wing. Billy gets it back top of the key. Back to Juanez, back to Billy. Back over right side, Isabella. Now goes inside to Whitfield. Turns around off the glass, too strong. Addie Dodson pulls down a rebound for the Leopardettes. The ball in a 9-point lead. Russell into the left corner, Abby. Back out to Anderson, high on that left side. Comes back across, bounces it. It should have been, I thought, with a kick ball. Oh, but Abby Dodson, what hustle.
Great hustle to get that ball back and then threw it away.
Well, she actually got tipped out of bounds by Billy. Leopardettes got lucky there. So here comes Russell on the attack again. Back over right side. Abby's going to try this side. That time it's short. Double bounced off the rim, and Anderson came down with it, and she'll get free throws. So J.C. Anderson with another offensive board. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. The foul on Marietta is called on number 1, Ariana Juanez. Her first will be the first foul here in this second quarter. J.C. Anderson heads to the line for 2. And knocks down the first one. J.C. has not shot a lot of free throws this season, just shy of 50% though. But that was a big one there. That one would put the Leopardette lead back in double digits at 10. And the second one bounces a couple of times but will not drop. By the way, Billy, right wing to Liliana, inside to Whitfield, back to Liliana. Billy top of the key. Isabella inside Liliana, turns around, off the glass and good.
Great move, nice finish there.
Cuts the lead back down to 8. 24-16 Leopardettes, 4:20 left to go here in the first half. Russell to the right wing to Bray. Back up, Anderson works toward the top of the key, comes back to Bray right wing. Hounded by Billy, goes to the baseline, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Russell. Didn't really like the way that offensive set was going, so we'll take a timeout on the floor. 4:08 left in the first half. Leopardettes with the ball in an 8-point lead. When we come back after this timeout, this is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
.408 left to go here in the first half. The Leopardettes with a 24-16 lead over the Lady Indians of Marietta. Number 45, Alondra Lopez, the 5'10 senior, checks in for the first time tonight, gives Addie Dodson a break. See if the Leopardettes can push this back up to a double-digit lead here. Russell, right wing Dodson. Back to Anderson on the right wing. Give Dodson's pass off the mark, but they're going to say last touched by Isabella Fernandez from Marietta. It'll be Leopardette basketball. So Abby will get it in to Russell. Works down, gives it in the left corner to Bray. Left wing J.C. Anderson. Anderson across the top of the key, lost the basketball, got it back. Gets it over to Bray left side. That's the problem with that wing spread up top of Liliana Fernandez on that zone. She has interrupted several passes up there. Russell gets it back. They're going to reset. Back to Abby right corner. Looks inside, sends it back to Anderson top of the key instead. Bray left side, handed over there by Garcia. Russell back to Anderson. Back to Abby Dodson. Abby on the handle. Gets a bump from Billy. Gets a hand check from Billy. No whistles yet. Double team. Got it to Russell. Russell down low, intended for Lopez, and it was tipped and turned over for the fourth time for the Leopardettes. Here comes Isabella the other way. Works to the right wing. Leopardettes do a great job of getting back, shutting down that transition. Back to Isabella right wing. And got it inside to Bella Whitfield, and Whitfield traveled with it. 6 turnovers on the Lady Indians. Kylie Byron returns for the Leopardettes. Anderson checks out. And Whitfield is also going to check out as Juanez returns for Marietta. Leopardettes with the ball in an 8-point lead. 2:40 left to go here in the first half. Bray right wing. Now to Lopez, couldn't handle the pass. 5th turnover. Here comes Lady Indians. Billy on the handle. Behind her, Garcia to Juanez. Back inside to Billy, couldn't handle the pass either, and it'll be Leopardette basketball. (24-16). Leopardettes up by 8. 2:17 left to go here in the first half. Russell will push it up for the Leopardettes. Left wing Byram into the left corner for Abby. Back to Byram on the wing. Looked inside at Lopez, but sent it back up to Bray. She'll get it to right side Russell. Back to Byram, now to Lopez. Back out to Bray, left wing. 3-ball on the way. No, but
a foul.
Got a foul out there from Ariana Juanez. And Gracie Bray will head to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Bray's only had 20 free throw attempts this season. Has not been there a bunch when you consider how many games they've played, but see if she can knock down several here. Misses the front end. She can knock down the next 2, could still give the Leopardettes a double-digit lead with 1:55 still to go here in the first half. Bray second one on the way, and that one will skip across, no good too. Ready for her third one. That one's perfect. She's on the board with that free throw. 25-16, Leopardettes by 9. Billy on the handle. Juanez back to Billy between the circles. Left wing Garcia back up top. Billy fakes it, sends it out to Garcia. Leopardettes do a good job of covering there. To the high post and back up top to Liliana. Isabella right corner. Run off the line, comes back to Ariana Juanez. Inside, Liliana took a bump from behind. And Lopez picks up her team's first here in this second quarter. Still a minute 27 left to go. So underneath, Isabella will bring it in for the Lady Indians. Lob it all the way up top to Juanez. Back out to the left wing, Billy. Inside to Isabella, knocked away from behind. And again, Lopez gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar, as they say, and picks up her second, the team's second. That'll get Addie Dodson back into the ball game for the Leopardettes. Lopez will check out. Isabella Fernandez again on the baseline to inbounds. All the way up top to Billy. The touch pass over to Juanez, and the Leopardettes forced the turnover.
Gracie Bray hounding them.
Got down on the floor and saved that one. The Leopardettes with the ball now with a minute 10 left in the half and a 9-point lead. Bray between the circles. Looks at Addie at the high post. Goes left wing to Byram instead. Back to Russell, top of the key. Back to Byram. Now quickly to Addie.
Elbow shot.
Beautiful. Free throw line jumper, from Addie Dodson is good. She's got 5, and the Leopardettes are up 11. That's their biggest lead of the game. Right wing Garcia. Back up to Juanez. Quickly to Billy left wing. Back up Garcia. Isabella right wing. Steps through a double team. Throws up a left-hander that's short off the front of the rim and then knocked out of bounds by Liliana Fernandez. And the Leopardettes will get it back with 34 seconds left. A final shot here, and you get also the ball to start the second half. I like the way that worked out. Leopardettes again with 20 seconds left here are going to work it down for a final shot. Maybe we can actually get a shot this time instead of turn it over. Down to 15. Here comes Fernandez. She's the one who caused the problems the last time. Byram gets around Garcia. Abby from the left corner. It's too strong. Russell has the backside board. Can't get that put back to go. It's still loose on the floor, and the heave at the buzzer from or laying on her back on the floor. Briley Russell nearly had that one, but it'll be an 11-point lead for the Leopardettes. That is their largest lead of the half, and they'll have it here at halftime, 27-16 over Marietta. We'll step aside. Andrew's got some words from our fine sponsors of Lindsay Leopardette basketball. We'll be back with our unofficial stats and your American Exchange Bank halftime show right after this on KBLP Live.
The City of Lindsay is a proud sponsor of LHS athletics and academics and wishes all Leopards and Leopardettes a healthy, happy, successful season. Klingman Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Lindsay community. We hope you'll keep us in mind for all your oilfield electrical needs. You can give us a call at 405-756-4773.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Back here at halftime, before we get to our American Exchange Bank halftime show and our officially unofficial stats, we have a special guest we're going to get a chance to visit with here, the head coach of the Lindsay Leopards, Timothy Boyer. Coach Boyer, good to have you.
Yes, good to be here. Go Leopards.
Go Leopards, exactly. That's good, looking good here in the first half. The Lindsay Leopards pulled off a big win against the Washington Warriors on Tuesday night, round 3 against that team. And pull off a big fourth quarter, outscored them, was it 17-2, I think, in that fourth quarter to pull off that 13-point win. But, Coach, talk a little bit about what it took to actually beat that team on their home floor when it really mattered here in the winner's bracket of the regional tournament.
Yeah, like you said, it was a good fourth quarter for us. We knew going into the game it'd be a tough game just because both teams are so familiar with each other. And then we just told our guys, like, if we'll just play defense, rebounds, I know that third quarter – we gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, so, that going out into the fourth quarter, that's the speech was go rebound and go play defense, and you're going to win. And so we got to do that. So.
Well, and so, your job doesn't get any easier. I mean, it automatically gives you a berth at area next week, but work to do. You're going to have to take on a team that's still ranked in the top 15 in Kingston. Ranked number 11 as the regular season finished. They come in, I think it was, 25 or 21-5 or 21-6. So they're a very good team. I watched a little bit of film on them, but what do we expect out of them coming up tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's going to be another dogfight for us. They got, a lot of good players. They're not 21-5 for no reason, so they're good. Number 11 can shoot it. Number 15 can shoot it. Number 12 is a bulldog down low, so we're gonna have to rebound again because they're a really good offensive rebounding team, and we're gonna have to match their physicality and match their effort. And if we can do that, we'll give ourselves a chance.
I like much like playing the Warriors. They start. I think what I saw at the game film: 5'10", 6'2", 6'4", 6'4", 6'7". So, you look at that kind of lineup, but the 6'7" guy doesn't play down underneath. He likes to play outside, kind of like McKimmey does for Washington, that we had to make because they're both good three-point shooters, though. So even at 6'7", that makes it even tougher when they're that far away from the basket.
Yeah, he loves the catch-and-shoot three. He will get down there and, he's a good offensive rebounder as well, but most of his damage is done behind the arc.
So, well, Coach, good to get to visit with you. I'm proud of what this team has done for you this year. I think we all knew that this team would be good with not really losing anybody from last season, and you've got a lot of great leadership. But we're proud of the way y'all have handled the team. It's been a great season to watch you guys play. We're excited to see what happens tomorrow night.
Yep, very blessed to have the senior group buy into what we were preaching, and hopefully we can get another one tomorrow night. So come out 7:30.
All right. If you can get something out of your assistant coaches, it'll maybe help. Coach Boyer, thank you for stopping by to visit with us. Again, we'll wish them good luck as they'll play tomorrow night against the Kingston Redskins.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Right. Thanks, Coach. So let's jump right into our American Exchange Bank halftime show. We'll get to your officially unofficial stats here from the first half of this girls game, and we'll start with the Marietta Lady Indians. Liliana Fernandez leads the way with 7 in the first half, 6 from Isabella Fernandez, and a three-point basket from Madison Billy rounds out all the scoring for the Lady Indians in that first half. They were just 1 of 3 from the free throw line. For the Leopardettes, 5 three-point baskets, as 4 for 4 on her first 4 shots from 3 for Abby Dodson. She finishes with 5 in the first half for 15 to lead the way, and the only player in double figures. 5 points from Addie Dodson in the game as well. Briley Russell had a three-point basket. J.C. Anderson has 3, and Gracie Bray went 1 of 3 from the free throw line for her 1 point there in that first half. The Leopardettes just 3 of 7 from the charity stripe. 13-6, the Leopardettes out-rebound Marietta in that first half, and then Marietta with 9 turnovers, the Leopardettes with 5, and we'll quickly get shooting numbers from Andrew.
Yes, sir. Team shooting, starting with Marietta. I had them from the two-point range, 6 of 13 for 46%. I had them just 1 three-pointer out of 4 attempts for 25%. From the free throw line, I had them 1 of 3. That is 33% there. And overall, from the field, 7 of 17 for 41%. Quickly, as we're about to begin the second half here for the Leopardettes, from two-point range, 3 of 5 for 60%. From three-point, they were 6 of 15 for 40%. 3 of 7 for 43% from the charity stripe, 9 of 20 overall from the field, 45% there as we start the second half here.
Second half underway. Liberettes with the basketball. Byram to Dodson in the left corner. Skip it all the way back up top, and there's that long stretch of Liliana Fernandez, who creates so much havoc on the top of that 3-2 zone. Liberettes do retreat in the background thanks to the hustle of Gracie Bray. Bray gets it back between the rings. Back to Byram. Back up top to Russell. Back to Byram into the left corner for Abby. Looking inside at Addie Dodson. Comes back up top to Bray instead. Now to the high post to Addie. Turns around. Sends it to Byram. And again, a pass tipped into the backcourt. And Bray will have to retreat back there again. Now the Liberettes have some numbers maybe going the other way, but they'll have to pull it back out. Abby is standing all alone in the left corner. Now they get it to her. Addie again posting up underneath. They'll go back up top to Bridie Russell. Addie turns around, gets double teamed, nearly got tied up, and then lost the basketball. So Liberettes start with a turnover, not what they needed here, but they still lead by 11. Liliana Fernandez gets it over on the right wing to Billy, into the right corner. Whitfield drives the baseline. The floater too strong. Backside rebound pulled down by Byram. Kylie gives it up to Russell to bring up across the timeline. Bray stands with it right side between the circles to Byram. Russell to the high post, and again, there's the quick, long arms of Liliana Fernandez. She's forced 2 straight turnovers on the Liberettes. She'll give it up to Isabella Fernandez. Back over to Billy between the rings. Fernandez left wing. Isabella back to Billy. Garcia right wing. Liberettes doing a great job of covering up Whitfield and Liliana when they come across the lane. Now Liliana steps out beyond the three-point line. Isabella back to Garcia. In the lane, free throw line jumper off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for by by Byron, pulls it down. Byron leads the Leopardettes in rebounding. Here comes Byron the other way with the basketball.
Had Addie down there by herself momentarily. Abby.
And Addie in the lane, back out to Abby, all alone three-pointer.
Oh,
no,
that was close.
But rebound Byron. Back out top of the key to Russell, back to Abby. Almost had a chance to look at another one there, but she had that 6-foot freshman right in front of her, and then underneath.
Going to get a travel right there.
Travel on a nice move from Addie, trying to get to that reverse layup. But 3 straight turnovers on offense for the Leopardettes. Billy will push it up for the Lady Indians. Liliana to Isabella left side. Steps through, throws it back up top to Billy for 3. It's short. And a rebound pulled down. That Bray that came down with it, got it to Russell as she was falling to the floor. Abby, left wing, left corner 3 is right off the front of the rim. Liliana pulls that one down. So Leopardettes and Lady Indians both cold here. We've played just over 3 minutes of this quarter. Neither team has been able to score yet. And then Lady Indians turn it over on the other end. They'll pick them up in a 1-3-1 full court here. Now almost more like a 2-2-1. Byram steps across, gets it to Abby on the left wing. She attacks the baseline, stops, sends it back out to Byram. Right back to Abby in the corner. Her 3
There it is.
still can't get it to go. And a rebound was pulled down by Isabella, but a reach in from behind by Abby Dodson will get her first foul here in the third quarter.
Couple of real good looks there for Addie Dodson, just not able to get those to fall. Man, they were close. I thought that last one was going to go.
I did too. So Lady Indians with the basketball, 4:35 left here in the third. And again, that same 11-point lead for the Leopardettes as neither team has scored here in this third quarter. Isabella right wing. Back up top to Billy. Whitfield steps out, gives it back to Isabella. Knocked away initially. And again, they're going to get a call from behind on Addie Dodson knocking the pass away. Her first will be the team's second here in the quarter. Actually, that is her first. So Isabella the inbound, lobs it all the way back up top to Billy. Garcia stands with it right side, gives it on the wing, underneath Whitfield, right back out to Isabella. Her 3 is short. Addie pulls down a miss. That's rebound number 5 for Addie Dodson. Byram steps through the double team. Russell gets it down the floor. Oh, nice job as Abby drew the girl away, had the perfect layup, left it short. Addie's shot was taken away from her. And then the other way, Billy gets another look at three left wing. It's short, but it landed right in the hands of Isabella Fernandez. That shot won't go. Addie Dodson with another rebound is mugged, and they're going to call a jump ball, and it'll be Lady Indian basketball. .338 left to go. Neither team has found the bucket. They lob in the lane. It's loose on the floor, and we'll get another jump ball. Leopardettes will get it right back. They're trying to say the coach called timeout before the jump ball. Oh, really?
Well, they give it to them.
They'll make that happen. So we'll take a timeout with them. 3:35 left to go here in the third quarter. Still 11-point lead for the Leopardettes. When we come back after this, Leopardette basketball is presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
We've played 4.5 minutes of this third quarter, and neither team has been able to score, but Lady Indians with the basketball out of the timeout. The three from the right corner for Juanez won't go either. Byram pulls down rebound number 4. Russell back to Byram. Byram across the timeline to Abby Dodson. Races up the right side, pulls up at the wing. Sends it back up top to Russell. Byram left side to Bray. Back up top to Russell. All the way to the right corner. Abby nearly stepped out of bounds with it. Got it to Byram in the short corner. She is double teamed, and that should be, I would think, a foul, but they're going to call a jump ball. Leopardettes do still get the possession arrow since it didn't get the jump ball call at the other end. So Bray will step out on the baseline to throw this one in. All the way to Abby in the left corner. Run off from there by Isabella. Gets to the wing. Bray relocates to the corner. Looking inside for Addie. Bounce pass inside. Turns to that right hand. Shot blocked by Whitfield. And then the foul for Addie trying to go back and get it back. Addie's second. Third team foul here in the quarter on the Leopardettes. No fouls have been called. In fact, they've only called one foul on Marietta in this whole ballgame. Ariana Juanez on the handle. Isabella right wing. Back up top to Garcia. Back to Isabella to the right elbow. Juanez gives it up to Garcia. Back to the top of the key to the high post. Whitfield drives down. A runner with the right hands up and good. That's a nice shot from Bella Whitfield.
It was.
First points of this third quarter by either team. It cuts the Leopardette lead to 9. 27-18 our score. Back out to Russell. We're down to 2:10 left. See if Abby can find that stroke. She still can't find it. Rebound is loose on the floor and somehow gets tipped out to Garcia. She will push all the way to the other end. Abby lets her get by her and missed the layup. Rebound pulled down underneath and blocked by Dodson. Second putback won't go. Third putback finally does for Bella Whitfield. And that 6-foot-tall freshman using every inch of that frame to cut the Leopardette lead to 7. Minute 35 left. Across. Here comes, the Leopardettes get past the trap. Got an easy one. Briley Russell with 5 in the ball game puts that lead back to 9 at 29-20. A minute 20 left to go here in the third. Oh, and Bray knocks the ball loose, and then the second time reaching in, grabbed an arm. Her first will be the fourth team foul. Billy checks back in for the Lady Indians, replaces Abigail Garcia, and in for the Leopardettes will be number 10, J.C. Anderson. Byram gets a breather. A minute 19 left to go in the third. It's 29-20, Leopardettes by 9. Marietta with the basketball. Billy gets it out near the half court. Left side to Isabella, skip it all the way to Juanez. Back up top to Billy. Catch fire three from her straight away is good. That's her second three of the game. 29-23, Leopardette lead at 6 with a minute to go.
Look down.
Again, the Leopardettes break the press. Abby from the left wing for three, can't get the answer. Addie has the rebound, put it back, it's blocked. And then out of bounds, should be off of Isabella, and it is Leopardette basketball. 50 seconds left to go here in the third. Leopardettes with the ball and that 6-point lead. Briley Russell just stands with it out near the half line. Now here comes Liliana. Again, she has disrupted so much out there with that 6'1" wingspan. Bray left wing, double team,
that's
fouled. They finally do get a reach in, and that goes on number 15, Madison Billy. Her first, just the first here in the quarter. Again, the Leopardettes will just stand with it as Russell has it out near the half line. Now Billy will come force the issue. She'll dribble out to the middle of the circle. Get ready to get down to business here as the clock hits 15. Liliana. And there is a turnover as Dodson, Abby threw it wide left of Russell, and the Leopardettes with their fourth turnover in the quarter. Exactly the same thing they did at the end of the first. Gave up an and one at the end of the quarter. Here comes Juanez driving down. Billy run off the line by Abby. Whitfield relocates. Her three is short. And rebound loose on the floor. Anderson comes up with it. And the Leopardettes do not give up points, at least, off of that turnover, but their 11-point lead is down to 6. They were outscored 5-2 in that quarter, and it's 29-23. Leopardettes with the lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
You're on.
Leopardette lead is down to 6. It's 11 at halftime. We start the fourth with the Lady Indians with the basketball. Anderson, Bray, both Dodsons and Russell on the floor for the Leopardettes. Billy, both Fernandezes, Juanez and Whitfield on the floor for the Lady Indians. They go to Whitfield at the high post. Back to Billy, left wing to Isabel. Back up top to Billy. Back over to Juanez. Again, quickly inside Whitfield, drives down, runner off the glass, too strong. Rebound Russell. Russell's 7th rebound on the night. Addy across to Anderson, back out to Bray. Russell will set with the basketball. Drives to the left wing, into the left corner to Abby. Abby back to Jason. Anderson back to Abby. Left wing, no. Air ball. Rebound, Liliana. Here comes Billy into the left corner. Juanez around Anderson. Floater, got it to bounce around and fall in. Ariana Juanez with a basket, makes it 29-25, 4-point lead for the Leopardettes. Break the press again with Abby on the left wing. Back out to Russell. To the high post to Anderson. Oh, should have gone down to Addie down low.
Let's
try that again. Now they do get it to her, and then Addie can't get it to drop. J.C. Anderson fights for the loose ball, but Liliana comes up with it. And then Bray will get whistled for the foul, trying to get it back. Bray's second will be the first here in the fourth. That was exactly, they reloaded, went back to exactly what they needed to do, and then I think Addie got a little excited because she was too open and put a little too much behind it.
Yep, got to have those, man, especially in the fourth.
So this is an 8-2 run. Actually a 9-2 run, if I could add. Here in this second half for the Lady Indians. That shot too strong by Billy, and now we're going to get a push from behind on Liliana Fernandez as J.C. Anderson did a great job of blocking her out. And again, that's just her first and only the third foul that's been called on Marietta in this whole game. Addie gets it, sends it back to Russell, to Bray, and then they step in front and tip the ball out of bounds. It'll be off the Leopardettes, though, and that'll be turnover number 10 in the ball game. So Juanez will get the inbounds 2 minutes into this fourth quarter. Leopardettes with the 4-point lead still. Have never trailed in this game. Whitfield back up top to Billy. Quickly left side. Juanez fires a three, and it's up and good. Ariana Juanez decided she wanted to play this quarter, and the Leopardette lead has gone from 11 to 1. Back over to Bray, to Russell, to Dodson. Leopardettes with a 3-on-1 break. Abby down the baseline, but can't get the shot off. Russell back to Bray. Back between the rings. Russell. Dodson left side. 3-ball is blocked. Bella Whitfield. I don't know how many blocks she's got tonight, but that gives the Lady Indians a chance at their first lead of the game. Leopardettes have led this one from the opening horn. Isabella back up top. Billy traveled with it. Leopardettes get the ball back. 5:12 left in the ball game, and for the first time tonight, we'll see number 13, Brecken Klein, the 5'7" senior, as Abby will check out and get a break. First time she's been out of the ball game. Russell will walk it up as we hit the 3-minute mark of this fourth quarter. All the way in the left corner for Klein. Back out to Anderson left wing. Back over to Bray. Into the right corner. Inside Addie. Turns around to the left. Comes back to her right. Gets stripped of the basketball. And the Leopardettes turn it over for the 11th time.
Triple teamed right there.
Juanez stopped on her drive. Billy gets it back. Sends it back between the circles to Isabella. Isabella steps through a triple team. Got it up. Can't get it to go, though. And Brecken Klein pulls down the miss. Bray will send it over to Russell. The Leopardettes will bring it up with 4:25 left in the ball game. Up by 1. To the high post. Anderson drives down. Got it blocked from behind, but going to give her free throws.
As they should.
Foul called on Bella Whitfield. Her first, just the team's second. And Anderson to the line. 1 for 2, her first trip there tonight. Leopardettes have only scored 2 points here in the second half, and we're nearly halfway through the fourth quarter. Need to get some offense going, and that'll start it right there.
These are big free throws right here.
Puts the Leopardette lead back to 2 at 30-28. And second one won't drop, and Billy will pull down the rebound. Juanez left side. Great
Good
play.
job.
Brecken Klein forces the turnover. Halfway mark of this fourth quarter. Leopardettes with the ball, a 2-point lead. Anderson at the high post, stripped. Turnover number 12 now on the Leopardettes. Billy to Juanez, back to Billy, right side Garcia. Back to Billy, to the high post. Isabella turns around the free throw line, too strong. Klein pulls down the rebound. Outlet for Russell. Goes to the high post to Anderson again, a double team, and then tried to give it back out. The Leopardettes turn it over again, and then a foul. Nope.
Oh, got a
timeout. It's amazing how quickly you can call a timeout. Nope, they do call a foul.
Okay.
So Briley Russell whistled for her second team foul in the quarter, and that'll give the ball back to the Lady Indians. They trail by 2 with 3:20 left in the game. Garcia left side, back up top to Billy. And Brecken Klein.
Great job. All the way, girl.
Yeah. See if she can take it all the way down. 1-on-3, left it short. Oh, but what a play. Briley Russell reaches in, ties it up, and the Leopardettes have the possession arrow. Huge play from Brecken Klein right there. Or, Gracie Bray after the Klein miss. Now Russell will inbound on the baseline. Lob it all the way to Bray. Back inside Dodson. Should have been a foul right there on the block from Liliana. They don't call anything.
Got to call that one.
All kinds of contact on that block. Juanez gets it over to Isabella left side. Back up top to Garcia. Back to Isabella left side. Lost the handle, got it back. Comes back to Juanez on the wing. Juanez drives down. Isabella in the corner for 3, and it's good. The first lead of this game for Marietta comes with 2:35 left in the ball game. They lead by 1, 31-30. All the way to Anderson. Takes it against the baseline. Had her shot blocked and lost it. Whitfield comes away with the miss. We got a timeout called by Marietta. 2:19 left to go in this ball game, and it is Marietta now with their first lead with 31-30. We'll come back after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
So Marietta has taken the lead from the Leopardettes. They have outscored the Leopardettes 14-4 here in 14-3, here in this quarter, or in the second half. Let's see if the Leopardettes can get the stop here.
Gonna see what we're made of right here.
Garcia left wing. Looking inside at Whitfield, and it's turnover. Russell comes away with it. Big time stop right there for the Leopardette defense, and then they turn it right back. And here comes Garcia, left it short. Liliana's put back won't go either, and Bray pulls down a miss. And timeout called by the Leopardettes this time with 1:51 left in the ball game. That was a huge defensive board right there for Gracie Bray to get that one back. Let's see if the Leopardettes can do here. We'll take a timeout with them. We're back after this on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
31-30, Lady Indians with the 1-point lead. Leopardettes with the basketball out of the timeout, though. 1:51 left in the ball game. Anderson is going to check out. Byram is back in. Here's this full court 1-2-2 press. More like a 1-3-1 now. They'll get it to Addy. Addy stepped with it and traveled with it. That is turnover number 15 for the Leopardettes, and they're going to give it right back to Marietta.
Tell you what, man, the full court press has been a booger for us all season. We get a little antsy, drag feet. So here we go.
Got to get it back now. Got to get another stop. 1:45 left. Isabella back up top to Juanez. Back over to Garcia. Inside to Whitfield, tries to attack. Double team, still got it. Left it short, blocked by Addie Dodson, pulled down by Briley Russell. Russell's 8th rebound tonight. Here comes Bray the other way. Klein inside, back out to Addie for 3.
Yes!
Knocked it down! Addie Dodson for 3.
That's big time right there, man. Clutch three-pointer.
1:19 left to go here in the ball game, and Addie Dodson knocks down a three-pointer. Not Abby, Addie. And Leopardettes take a 2-point lead. Let's take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the American Exchange Bank on KBLP Live.
Are you struggling to find a health insurance plan that fits your needs as well as your budget? Let me, Matt Powers, a licensed insurance agent, help you navigate the insurance maze and find the best plan for you. Together, we'll search a variety of plans from nationally recognized carriers at no cost to you. We can talk over the phone or in person. Why stress or wonder if you're choosing the right plan when I can help you for free? Call today and let me help you.
So a trip to the consolation finals tomorrow afternoon on the line. These two teams battling it out. The Leopardettes had an 11-point lead at halftime. Right now it's down to just 2. They had lost the lead there for a couple of minutes, but they've got it back now on that big three-point basket from Addie Dodson. It's now 33-31 Leopardettes as we hit 1:15 left in the ball game. Juanez gets it to Garcia, right wing. Still stands with it. Now looks to attack. Gets it out into the corner to Liliana Fernandez. Goes baseline. And then nearly turns it over. Got it all the way out.
Careful not to foul here.
Yep. Don't want to foul. Leopardettes force another loose ball. It'll be out of bounds. No, it's still loose.
Tied up.
Oh, and Russell comes away with it. We got the ball and the timeout. 51 seconds left. You don't often see a whole lot of positive emotion out of Coach Russell, but he had the fist pump on that one.
Yeah.
We'll keep it here. 51 seconds left to go in the ball game, but huge defensive stand from the Leopardettes right there to force turnover number 14 on the Lady Indians and get the ball back. Now it's protect the basketball and layups and free throws, and that's, we always talk about it. I think that was Glenn's favorite thing when you get to this point of the game. It is layups and free throws.
Yep, that's right. Key point there being take care of the basketball, which is not been our best skill. So hopefully, I imagine 51 seconds left. They're probably going to come put the pressure immediately. Probably going to try some trapping here to get us in trouble. So we're going to have to move. We're going to have to help each other out. Recognize when a girl is subject to a double team, get over there and help her.
Klein, Abby, Anderson, Russell, and Bray on the floor for the Leopardettes. Full court man pressure. And Russell gets some space created, gets the ball, has Garcia on her in the backcourt, and lost the basketball off the hands of Garcia, though. So Leopardettes will keep it. That got 4 seconds off the clock. Klein will inbound from the far sideline. Russell gets it across the lifeline to Anderson. Anderson pulls back.
Here comes
the double team comes. She gets away from it, gets it to Bray. Bray works left, gets it to Abby. Clock's down to 30 seconds. Back to Bray.
Good job.
Russell gets it back. Back to Bray. Leopardettes trying to hang on for a 2-point lead here in the game. Now to 20 seconds. Bray gets it back. Dodson, Abby, and we're going to get a foul called on Madison Billy, her second, but that's only the 13th foul. That's a lot of time off the clock before you decide to start fouling. It's down to 16 seconds left in the ball game. So Russell.
One foul to give here, so I'd expect a quick foul.
Russell will get the inbounds. Got it to Anderson. Liliana Fernandez out there knocks the ball loose, then got the ball turned over, and they're going to end up with the turnover, and that was not that was actually a pretty smart foul right there from Gracie Bray, because it prevented an absolute wide open layup for Liliana Fernandez 9.5 seconds left, and Marietta now has the ball. The problem is it's on their end of the floor with 9.5 seconds.
Yep. Now you're not going to have, they're going to try to go for one shot. You're not going to have any time to recover if they make it with this amount of time. So, unfortunate right there at half court. I felt like, I think, was it JC that had the ball?
Yes.
I felt like she got plumb smooth run over right there.
I do.
I really felt like there should be a foul called. But nevertheless, we got the no call right there. We're going to have to go down here and defend ourselves into a win.
Well, the one thing to look at, you've only got 3 team fouls, so you actually could potentially even foul here if it on a drive, if it was going to be something where it was going to be a wide open layup, and that prevents a free throw. But
yeah, I mean, if you're in bad trouble, I would do that. But man, I sure wouldn't.
Last
do one,
resort.
Sure wouldn't do one right off the bat here, because if they do go for a drive and with 4 fouls on you, then they could shoot free throws for the W.
Absolutely.
So I'd try to not foul here unless they just make you.
Addie Dodson checks back in. Dodson, Byram, Bray, Klein, and Russell on the floor. 9.5 seconds left. Leopardettes with the lead. Marietta with the basketball. Billy to Isabella. Steps inside the line. Jumper won't drop. It's out of bounds. Oh, they're going to give it to Marietta with 1.5 seconds left. Not sure about that call, but hey, you ran it down to 1.5. This makes it a lot more difficult, and now Coach Torrey Douglas is going to call. He'll have 1 left after this.
To be fair, man, I think they could have justifiably called it over the back right there. But, there's been 100 of those tonight that they could have called and didn't. So
right.
I ain't mad at them for missing that one. Man, 1.5 minutes. I'm all nervous already. I was
both.
nice and comfortable for a half, and most of the third quarter there. Now I'm all jumpy again.
Very, very nervous. Very. Again, it has not been a good second half for the Leopardettes, but they've come up with the plays when they had to. And again, they'll head to the winner of this game. Will head to the 1 o'clock game here tomorrow afternoon for the chance to move on to the area tournament. They'll play the winner of the Marlowe Valiant girls game. That game will happen here at 6 o'clock tonight in Washington. But that's who the winner of this game will face in that consolation championship game. You can see them. They've got Lopez has checked in. Going to force Fernandez to have to work. Isabella Fernandez. Whitfield for 3, and they didn't get it, and the Leopardettes pull it off. The Leopardettes pick up win number 11, and more importantly, give themselves a chance to go to the area tournament in Medill. With 1 win coming up tomorrow afternoon, they could do that. But what a ball game. And the Leopardettes hang on for a 2-point win, 33-31. And the Marietta Lady Indians will see their season come to an end. And Abigail Garcia, the only senior on that team. That was a very young team. Actually, Marley Torres did not get in the game, was the other senior on that team. But Juanez, Liliana Fernandez, Bella Whitfield, Isabella Fernandez, Madison Billy, those are all sophomores, freshmen, and juniors. So that team will look pretty good coming up next year for the Lady Indians. Let's step aside. Let's wrap this one up. We'll get you ready and set up for a boys game coming up tomorrow night. We'll talk a little bit more about that, but we'll wrap our broadcast up from Washington right after this on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
Okay.
Back to wrap it up as the Lindsay Leopardettes pull off the 2-point win, 33-31 the final score. Let's get to your officially unofficial final stats. For the Lady Indians, two girls with 9 points apiece. That's Liliana Fernandez and Isabella Fernandez as the two girls come up with 9 apiece. 6 from Madison Billy on 2 3-point baskets. 5 from Ariana Juanez and 2 from Bella Whitfield rounds out the scoring for the Lady Indians, who did not attempt a free throw in the second half. They finished 1 of 3 on the night from the free throw line. Leopardettes are led by that 15 points from Abby Dodson there in that first half. She did not score in the second half, but she'll finish with 15 in the ball game, the only player from either team in double figures. 8 points from Addie Dodson, 5 points from Briley Russell, 4 from J.C. Anderson, a free throw from Gracie Bray rounds out the scoring for the Leopardettes, and they were 4 of 8 from the charity stripe. 19 rebounds in the game for the Indians, but the Leopardettes are +6 on the glass. They had 25 on the night, and then 16 turnovers for Lindsay and 14 for the Lady Indians. With that, we'll send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the final shooting numbers.
Yes, sir. Quickly, as we've got another live stream crew setting up behind us, starting with Marietta. I had them 9 of 27 from 2-point range. That is 33%. From 3-point range, 4 of 14 for 29%. Just 1 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's 33% as well. And overall from the field, 13 of 41 for 32%. For the Leopardettes, from 2-point range, 4 of 12, 33%. From beyond the arc, 5 from Abby, 1 from Addie Dodson, 1 from Briley Russell tonight. That's 7 out of 23 attempts for 30%. Let's see, free throws, 4 of 9, that is 44%. And overall from the field, 11 of 35 for 31%.
And again, it all means it's win number 11 for the Leopardettes. They'll go to 11-17 on the season, and the Lady Indians will finish their season at 15-12. The Leopardettes move into that consolation finals game coming up tomorrow afternoon here at Washington at 1 o'clock. They'll play the winner of the Marlowe Valiant girls game that will happen at 6 o'clock here tonight. With that, we will get out of here. We'll say goodnight. Thank you to Andrew for doing all the triple duty tonight, for Kevin, for Jason Wallenberg back at our studios, and we'll see you here tomorrow night, 7:30, the Lindsay Leopards and the Kingston Redskins, as they will battle for the regional championship. My name is Greg Perry. We'll say good night or good afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow night right back here in Washington. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event. Are you a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.